try this cocktail. It's called the Old One. It's a traditional, very smooth drink. It's a very simple drink as well. You can make it with anything you've got in your house. You should have all these ingredients in your house pretty much. A sugar cube in the bottom of the glass. Angostura bitters. This is just 3 drops. We also use this in a sour cocktail, but it works really, really well with whiskey. You want to try and drop about 3 or 4 drops on top of the sugar cube. And then going to add a little tiny dash of whiskey. The ONE Whisky, straight on top. Tiny little dash of it. What we're now going to do, we're going to try and dissolve some of the sugar. I'm going to crush it down. This is called muddling. You might see this when people make like mojitos and that sort of thing. All we're trying to do now is just dissolve some of that sugar in that beautiful whiskey. This is a very, very old-fashioned style drink. It's a variation on an old-fashioned. Now we're going to add another half a shot of whiskey on top. And then we're going to add 2 or 3 normal ice cubes. You can use in your freezer at home. Make sure you've got a plenty big supply of stock of ice when you're serving your whiskey. You and your friends drink it, you'll want more. I'm going to grab a bar spoon, and any spoon at home will do. And all you want to do now is start to stir that whiskey and melt some of that ice. Keep stirring. Keep stirring. I'm going to add a couple of more cubes of ice. I'm going to stir some more. What you're trying to do is you're trying to add a little bit of water to the whiskey, and that brings out a lot of the flavour in whiskies. If you're a keen whiskey drinker, you will already know this. And telling a whiskey drinker how to drink cocktails and the whiskey is a little bit like teaching your granny how to suck eggs. They'll never be told. So what you need to do is keep adding more and more ice until it's the flavour that you want. Making cocktails is a bit like making your favourite food. Ice is starting to melt now. A little bit more ice, a couple more cubes of ice. There we go. Keep stirring. You see how already you started to get a lot more liquid in the drink. What you don't want to do is agitate it too much. So if you want to do like a James Bond style drink, you may shake it, but what you will end up with is a lot of ice crystals in your drink. Whereas this way is like making a stirred Manhattan almost. Couple more cubes of ice. Keep stirring until you become old-fashioned. And at the end, if you garnish with an orange peel, what you can do is take a skin, quite simply the skin of the orange off. Now it's as much orange as you want, but what you can do is squeeze it inside out, and what you should get is a lot of zest of the orange in the drink, where you can twist it and waft it over the glass like that, and that'll bring out the orange flavours in the whiskey. There's obviously spices in this, and there's obviously orange and spices go well together. This is why we've served this with an orange, little orange zest. That's the Old One.